Hello, everyone, and welcome back, Virgo. This is your tarot spread for the summer season for your sun, moon, and rising, all the way from summer to the fall equinox. So, Virgo, what does the summer hold? Take this off. Hold for you. So your confidence levels are going to increase. So for some of you, they're going to actually explode to the point where not only are you taking on more responsibility happily, but you may be looking for opportunities to take on more responsibility to let yourself shine. Now, Virgos, you are our list makers. You are our planners. I say this all the time. I love me, Virgos. And you're going to let those talents start to shine a little more. Some of you may be going into self-employment is what I'm feeling. Breaking away from what you do on a regular basis to maybe organizing, whether it's people's finances or their homes or party planning. This is where you really shine, Virgo. And this is your opportunity this summer to just be a little more you, right? Let more elements of yourself come out. Now let me see. So, and the summer solstice is going to bring about collaborations for you in your personal relationships and in your career. So don't be surprised if somebody offers you a partnership or an opportunity to join them in their business. Again, this is a great time for Virgos. We're going to get right into your reading. We're going to start off with the goddesses, gods, and guardians. I just have to keep making sure I look at the book, make sure I'm saying it properly. So yes, Virgo. Everyone has big expansions. And a lot of people are having big expansions. A lot of signs are having big expansions around career. And Virgo, for some of you, I feel like this has taken a long time. This has been a long-awaited opportunity for you. I think it hasn't come by quickly, and I think it hasn't come by too easily. I think that you have been waiting a long time for some of these opportunities or some of this recognition to come up. So let's see what goddesses and guides are guiding you. I'm sorry, there's a phone call coming in, so if I keep looking weird, there's a notice on my thing. So Leah, stand your ground is your goddess. Look at that. Look at the vibrancy of that. Let's see what she says. And again, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. For your Venus placement, let's see what Leah says. It says, don't suffer in silence. Ask for what you want. And this, again, could fall into that role of a leadership opportunities coming to you and you volunteering, actually taking the role in leadership. You have an extremely giving and supportive nature. Everyone can always count on you to be there for them. You put others first. Go out of your way to understand their needs and bend over backwards to honor their requests. These are traits that often show up in empaths, healers, light workers, earth angels, intuitives, and sensitives. Goddess Leah is urging you to set some limits before you risk losing yourself under a pile of other people's needs, demands, and expectations. Leah smiles widely and assertively claims generous space for you by pushing her stick into the earth. She asks, are you a living saint? No, you're not. Are you being a doormat? Maybe. Do you have needs, dreams, and wishes of your own? Absolutely. Start putting yourself first. Ask for what you want. Ask for help and be open to receive. You may feel uncomfortable to begin with, but my waters will enliven you. Together we'll clear stagnant patterns and find fertile new ground. Now, I love this line here. My waters will enliven you. Virgo is an earth sign, and they're complemented by our water signs, which kind of softens the surface and helps to make things happen. So, right? So stand your ground, ask for what you want. And again, take on those leadership roles that feel like they're aligned with you. And so let's pull, we have the Moonology deck next. Let's pull your card out of here and let's see what lunar energies are guiding our Virgo friends for this summer, at least the whole summer. So this is a big reading, right? I usually do for the whole month, but this is the whole summer. So let's see what lunar cycles are guiding our Virgo friends. And you have new moon in Pisces, attune to the divine. Go into this. New moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. It says you have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. It's kind of like what you seek is seeking you by the Sufi poet Rumi. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay tuned to your higher self and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self. So practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to spirituality, contacting other realms, and taking time out or dealing with fear. The more you can believe that all is well, the more that all will be well for you. It's that mind, changing your mind shift or tuning into allowing life to unfold that is meant to unfold for you. So you're standing your ground, you're tuning into the divine. You're moving into space, again, where you're doing things that make you happy, that bring you joy, that bring you fulfillment, that are aligned with your soul. And putting aside or stepping away from the things that are draining you. So if you're feeling tired and drained, it could be, Virgo, that you're giving your attention to some place that is not honoring for you. So let's see what the tarot holds for our Virgo friends for the summer of 2025. What guidance do you hold for them? What opportunities? First card out, King of Cups. So mastering your emotions, right? Being in control of your emotions, being fully attuned to them, letting them be your guide, but still not letting them take over, right? But having them very well balanced. Two cards face down. Knight of Swords. That's like, asking for what you want and then acting on that request. All right, taking action on the inspiration, taking action on the passion that comes to you. So whatever it is you want, I think, Virgo, you're going to start going straight for Three of Wands. Yeah. So like I said earlier, Ten of Pentacles. For our Virgos, I think you've been waiting a long time. I get the feeling you've been waiting a really long time to take ownership, to step into the limelight. Not necessarily the big lights, but to take responsibility and to show the world like what you're capable of. Maybe you've felt like you've been overlooked. Maybe you've been a little passive about things. And I think people haven't seen all the talents that you have to offer. You have Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Three of Wands. Like you've been waiting for this opportunity. And then all of a sudden, Ten of Pentacles, like it happens. It just starts to happen. Why? Because maybe you're tuning in to your inner self and tuning out the exterior world. We talked about that in yoga this morning when I was teaching. So it's funny how these things align. That was my stomach growling. So sorry about that. 8 of Pentacles, Strength, 2 of Swords. Very interesting 2 of Swords. Your card on the root of the deck, 5 of Wands. So let's see what that internal battle is all about. Okay, Virgo, you have King of Cups. What are the 2 cards face down? The Tower. Judgment. So you're having a breakthrough here, Virgo. You're kind of getting some energy. It feels like from Cancer. Even though, you know, Leo is the sign directly in front of you, and Libra is a sign directly after you. I feel like there's some Cancerian energy that is guiding you or that is helping you to break free. You have the Tower. I don't think this is a big disruption. I think this is you yourself breaking free of, right, Judgment. 2 major arcanas back to back. Because you also have the Strength card here. Breaking free from limiting yourself. You're finding a new voice, Virgo. You're finding your voice, and it's going to be a little more pronounced. It's going to be more confident. No longer are you going to sit there and say, well, you know, I can do this, I can do that. You're going to say, no, this is my talent. This is what I'm good at. I am going to do this. You're finding your strength. You're finding your voice. You're stepping outside. You're allowing yourself to be seen, right? You are breaking through yourself. This Tower is not the external world disrupting you. This Tower is your inner self breaking free. 2 of Swords. We're going to get to her in a second. I love this 2 of Swords. I know most people would say, oh, I don't like that. I do. Once you have your breakthrough, you start taking action almost immediately. You've been dreaming a long time about having the kind of life that you want. And now you're realizing it is within you to do it. It's not someone else who is going to do it for you, or someone else is going to give you permission. You're going to start standing up for yourself and taking your permissions on your own. You have a bounty coming to you, and it's not going to take long. I think by the end of the summer, Virgo, you're going to see a complete shift, and those around you are going to see a shift and a change. You're not going to be the one, if people tend to take advantage of you, that's going to stop. You're going to be asserting yourself in a really positive way. Again, 8 of Pentacles. You've been waiting, again, a long time. You've been working on your skills, your talent, your craft, whatever it is. You've been working on it. And it's finally ready to bloom for you. This 2 of Swords, I love this one. In the traditional Rider-Waite, there's a woman sitting on a chair. The ocean is behind her. She's got the blindfold on. She's got 2 swords crossed in front of her heart. Making choice. Trying to feel into her intuition and not being able to feel it. This 2 swords says, I know where I want to go. I can't quite see the result of my dream, but I am focused as to where I am going. 5 of Wands. Don't let anybody throw you off from this new journey of yours. People may say, take the safe road. I think you're an earth sign. You're always erring on the side of caution. You're always going to be a little more safer than, say, the air and the fire signs. We tend to be a little more impulsive. But don't let anybody stop you from your dream. And I think you're starting to own that. Let's see what else the tarot holds for our Virgos. Beautiful reading, Virgo. Can't wait to see the leadership roles or the businesses that come forward this summer for you. can't wait to see what opportunities that you are going to create for yourself. Okay, that doesn't go here. That was a card from another deck that landed in this one. So Virgo, exciting, exciting. Everyone so far is having a ton of growth, a ton of potential. Page of Cups, getting curious about your inner voice. Right? Allowing yourself to dream beyond. Again, Eight of Pentacles. Second time for Eight of Pentacles to come up. Two different decks. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. There's an abundant mindset that you have been nurturing. And now, instead of making the work hard, you're going to let what you've put into place start to grow on its own. You're going to take a step back and just see how it manifests. And it's going to start. Seven of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles for you. You have a 10, 2 8, a 7. There was a time where you didn't think you'd be able to do what you want to do, or you'd be able to live the dream that is inside of you because you couldn't see it. Everything that we do, no matter how small, has an impact. The thing is, it takes a while for the roots to grow. We've planted, Virgo, you've planted some really, really deep seeds for yourself. Now they're starting to grow. And through this summer, they're going to expand exponentially. You're going to have more growth than you realize, maybe a little more than you think you can handle. That's where your leadership skills are going to come in. That's where you're going to take charge of things. That's where someone might say, you don't know how to do this. And you say, yeah, I know. But guess what? I'm going to do it anyway. You're going to find this bold new voice inside of you, Virgo. It's a magical time. Again, another 10 of Pentacles. 2 8 of Pentacles, 2 10 of Pentacles. That was on the root of the deck. Happiness, joy, joyfulness, fulfillment, family, abundance, security, safety. All the things that you could possibly ever dream of. You're creating for yourself. Wherever there was lack and doubt is being replaced by you taking a moment, taking a step back. Watch your seeds that you've been planting for a long time. I think for some of you, again, I'm going to say this again. This has been a long time coming, Virgo. You're going to see that growth happen. You're going to go, oh my God. It's happening. Like everything I've been doing, every day that you wake up and you state your intentions, you step into your manifestation, you say your mantras, you move your body, you state your dream. That all enforces everything. And it's going from here, underneath the surface, to here. Let's pull your Ascended Masters card to see what Master Energy is guiding you, is taking charge, and who's, walking side by side with you, Virgo. We're always side by side with Ascended Masters and Guardian Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides, and there's a whole host of energy around us. But let's see what Ascended Master is walking with you at this time. This is big, Virgo. This is huge. I'm so happy and excited. I would love to see or hear how this plays out as we come towards the end of summer and to the fall equinox. Yeah. And I'm sure you're excited too, right? Work your magic, Saint Germain. Work your magic. Work your magic, right? You've been working your magic. You've been manifesting. You've been creating all of these pentacles. I mean, really, these pentacles, 2 8s, 2 10s, that never happens. That never happens, Virgo. but only for you. Work your magic. Saint Germain. It looks like sacred geometry happening here, but we'll see. You have the power to resolve the situation you're inquiring about. This card signifies your untapped magical abilities, which you've used successfully in the past. Pull these abilities out of storage and use them to work your magic. Your clear and focused intentions, positive expectations, prayer, decrees, and action steps will all create the healings and manifestations you desire. Decide clearly what you want, or what you will and will not accept. Have steady faith in a positive outcome. Saint Germain isn't a Catholic saint, but a count from the French region called Saint Germain. He was also known as the Wonderman of Europe during his lifetime in the early 1700s. He is renowned for his magical abilities to give gems and fountain of youth elixirs to his many friends. Work your magic, Virgo. You've got a lot happening this summer. If it starts to get a little overwhelming, if it starts to get a little too much, a little too heated, take a step back. All you have to do is take a step back and just let the growth happen on its own. Virgo, this is a beautiful reading for you. Happy summer. Any questions, comments, concerns, if you want to take a deeper dive for your personal experiences or where you're at now in life, send me a message, send me an email. But until then, until next time, Virgo, happy summer, sending you light and love.